everybody, and welcome to the last part of our Viva Olympics event. Hope you've all had a fantastic time this weekend, taking part in lots of different activities, and you've enjoyed making your medals this morning after Sheena's fantastic video showing you step by step exactly what you needed to do. So we've come to the end of our weekend now, but we've got one last sporting event that we want you to complete with your family this time. And that is the family triathlon. So this can be done this afternoon. It could be done tomorrow. It could be done throughout any point in this week up until next Sunday to give you a chance to take part in all of these different activities. So just like yesterday, we talked about how pent means 5. So pentathlon had 5 different things in for you to do. Well, tri means 3, like a triangle or a tricycle. So that means that there are 3 different things for you to do in the triathlon. And they are swimming. Now we've called it dry swimming because we appreciate that maybe not everybody has got a swimming pool or a paddling pool or anything at home. If you have, you might want to take part actually in wet swimming, but if you don't, it's dry swimming for you to have a go at. Then there is cycling or scooting, okay? And then there is going for a walk or going for a run. And they are the 3 things that we'd like you to do to complete the family triathlon. So we've got some videos from some of our leaders that you've seen this weekend already, showing you exactly what we want you to do for those 3 different things, a bit of an explanation of how to do it, any safety things that we need to think about, especially if we're going out on our bikes or our scooters out and about. We need to make sure we're nice and safe with that. So we're going to show you what to do with that first of all, then come back to me to finish off for this weekend as well. If you're here and watching, don't forget to put your Beaver Colony's name in the comments and tell us where you're from and things so we can see who's enjoying this weekend. But for now, over to the leaders who are going to show you what to do in the family triathlon.
Hi Beavers, I'm Rachel and I'm going to teach you about dry swimming. Now first of all, I've got to go and get ready, so excuse me a minute. Okay, we're ready for the first stroke, and the first stroke is doggy paddle. So this is the easiest one. Alright, so all you've got to do is you've just got to move your hands back and forth like that, and just kick your legs gently. And just go forward, and just keep going as long as you can. How's that for everybody? Okay? Right, Beavers, the second stroke we're going to do is front crawl. So you move your arm like that, then move your arm like that, and then the next stroke, you put your head to one side and take a deep breath like you're in the water. And while you're all doing that, you've got to kick your legs as well. So let's try that all together. 1, 2, turn your head, 3, 4, and then we add in the legs. So I hope you did that better than me, but there we go, have a go. The third stroke we're going to do is breaststroke, and that's known as doing frog legs, but in this occasion we're just going to kick our legs like that and do the arm motions instead. You who've had your swimming lessons are probably really good at this, but it's a bit tricky lying on a log, so I'm not going to try it because I'd fall off. Right, so what we're going to do is you put your arms forward, bring them round, and then back. Forward, round and back. Right, and let's do that with kicking your legs at the same time. So hope that was good for you. Right, okay, the last stroke we're going to do is backstroke. Right, so we're going to do one arm and then the other arm, and we're going to kick our legs like that at the same time. So we put them all together. Well, with a helper, that was great. This is Boots and he enjoys swimming too. I hope you enjoyed your dry swimming. Give it a go and send us some pictures in of you doing it. Bye!
Hi, this is Otter. I'm just going to show you how to check your tyres to make sure there's enough air in it. So I've got a foot pump for this bike and my wheels. So first of all, we're going to check the wheels. As you see, there's a little bit of squeakiness in there, so we need to put a little bit of air into that one, but actually on this one, that's absolutely fine. So, first of all, take the cap off, attach the correct connector, like so, and then all we do is start pumping it. Checking all the way to make sure that we're not going too high. And as you see, the air's going into the tyre and we're nice and solid now. So that should do it. Taking the cap off, putting the cap back onto the bike, and then that's the tyres nicely pumped on. The next thing I'm going to show you is before we go out, we need to check that the bike is all okay. So check your tyres. First of all, make sure they're all alright. Make sure they're all aligned, they're not wobbly. And then once you know that's alright, turn your bike around. Check your height of your seat. Is this the correct height for you? So you should be able to literally still touch the floor on there. It's really important when you do go for a ride on your bike, always use both brakes at the same time. If you use one brake or the other, what you will do is either go over the handlebars or you end up doing it falling back off your bike. Make sure your reflectors are all okay and visible. Make sure that the chain is nicely lubricated, not too much but just enough, not too dry. Make sure your pedals are nice firmly fixed, and if you're going out at night time, make sure that you're going to have lights on your bike. Really important that you have the lights on so other road users can see you. Talked about the saddle and the seat post, make sure that's nice and in line with the middle, and handlebars, nice grip on the handlebars. So what I'm going to show you in a minute, you'll have a couple of, there is a handout which goes with this, which shows you all the different checks you need to do. And now I'm going to get ready to go for a little bike ride and show you what we need to do then. Thank you. Okay, this is Otter again. So we've checked over the bike to make sure that it's all safe to go for a ride. Now it's to get your own personal safety equipment on before you go for a ride. Now, obviously we're going to go for a little bit of a ride on our bike, but you could go for a ride on your scooter, you could go for a walk this afternoon as part of the activity. It's entirely up to you. But I'm going to show you key things that we need to have when we go for on our bikes. First of all is a helmet. Make sure that the helmet is in good order, no cracks or breaks in it at all, otherwise it would have to be thrown out. And what we need to do is make sure that it fits your head nicely, and what should happen is the side strap should be fastened securely just below and forward of the ears. There should be no slack in the system. As you see, that's nice and tight, and if a helmet is worn too loosely, it slides back, which exposes the forehead. For me, 2 fingers above my eyebrow is the top of my helmet. That's all I should need. For a child, it should be about 3 fingers. So if you do happen to fall off in a crash, this is all nice and safe and it's going to protect your head. If you're going out at night time, make sure you've got your lights on, and then it's important to make sure that you have your high-vis vest on. So other road users can see you coming. And now we are ready to go for a ride for our bike. So we've checked the bike over, we've now checked the tyres and pumped in air in the tyres, got our safety equipment on, and we're ready to go for a ride. Now once you've done your ride for your bike and you've got your correct helmet, film you putting your helmet on correctly, and do a little few photos of you actually on your bike going for a short bike ride. All of those elements then will have passed your cyclist activity badge. So good luck and enjoy your afternoon. So we're going to go for a ride now.
Hi Beavers, I hope you're all having a great second day of Beaver Olympics so far. It's a bit windy out there today, so whatever you're doing, don't get blown away. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to pack in my backpack that I'm going to take with me when I go on my walk later. So first of all, I got my awesome backpack. I'm sure you all have backpacks because you're all scouts and you all need these things. So one backpack, and I'm going to take really important things in my backpack. I'm going to take a snack for myself in case I get hungry on my walk. So my snack is a fruit because I'm still keeping up with my healthy eating, and I've also got like a fruit and chocolate bar which I'm going to have as well. So those are both going in my pack because it's not nice when you're out on a walk and your stomach starts grumbling because you're hungry. So why not take a snack with you to just make those tummy rumbles go. I'm also going to take, very importantly, water in my water bottle. So I always make sure that I've got fresh water filled up to the top, and then so if I get thirsty on my walk, I've got this with me. So that's going straight in there. I'm also going to take a raincoat. So this is just a small little one that packs up into a nice little small bag, because you never know when it's going to rain, because we are very lucky to live in England, but again, in England, you never know when it's going to rain. So my trusty waterproof coat is going in there as well, because there's nothing worse than getting wet, is there? And finally, and my most favourite one, is my teddy, because who doesn't need a teddy on a walk? So my teddy of choice today is Beaver, because it's Beaver Olympics, and luckily Beaver does fit into the bag. And once you've got that all in your backpack, make sure you zip it up nice and tight. All done. Enjoy your walk, guys.
Hey, hey, I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, hey, with Mrs. Cooper. Do, 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 do.
Okay then, so they are the 3 different things that you need to do for the triathlon event then. And remember, it's a family triathlon, so you need to get your family to do it with you too. But don't worry, it doesn't all have to be done right now. You could save some for a little bit later on in the week. So you might like to go for your walk today. It's a little bit windy, so you might want to save your biking or scooting for another day and keep going with it up until next weekend instead. That's absolutely fine. I think some of our leaders were fantastic there at showing you exactly what to do. Rachel certainly looked the part for her dry swimming and her little helper. So I wonder if you're going to look the part as well, whether you are dry swimming or wet swimming. Richard talked us through and Otter talked us through very carefully what we need to make sure we've done before we go out on our bikes or on our scooters to make sure that we are safe. And you saw lots of the leaders from around the county there that have been out enjoying a walk, which is what we'd like you to see. Or you might like to get adventurous and maybe do some running as well. So make sure that you take lots of photos and videos of you doing all those different things throughout the rest of the week and send them in to us as well, please. So just as we want to give you a chance to complete the triathlon drawing this week, we also want to give the beavers who couldn't join us this weekend a chance to complete some of the other activities too. So all the videos, pictures and things that we have been sharing with you this weekend are going to stay on our Facebook page. They are being uploaded and some have already onto the Beaver Olympics website page. Some are on our Twitter account and they're also on the BBits YouTube channel as well, and there's a link to all those different places on our county website. So if you know of any beavers or hedgehogs or cubs or scouts or explorers or network members that couldn't join in this weekend but would like to, then they can go and watch what to do, look at all the different activities and join in at any point this week. So then that means we need to give them a chance to submit their scores for the Beaver Pentathlon, because that might help your colony win if you get a few more boys and girls joining in with some good scores. And we also need to give them a chance to have a go at the scavenger hunt too, because they're the 2 competitions that we have been running this weekend. So I'm going to leave you in suspense and make you wait a little bit longer for our medal ceremony, where we will announce the winners of those competitions at 11 o'clock. So to the same time as today, but next week on next Sunday. So 11 AM next Sunday, we'll announce the winners of the Beaver Pentathlon and the scavenger hunt as well. We'll see who's managed to find the most items or got creative with the amount of items that they have managed to find with the different colours of the Olympic rings. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So then the last thing I need to say this morning is a big, big, big thank you. And that's a thank you to all of you at home. So hedgehogs, beavers, cubs, scouts, explorers, network members, grown-ups who have been helping you, brothers, sisters, and anybody else, maybe your pets as well, that have all been joining in with our activities this weekend. The difficulty we have with not being able to meet face-to-face is that we can't help you do those activities, so we really rely on all those people at home to help you do that. So thank you very much to all of you for going out, getting ingredients, equipment, and helping them with activities. We hope you've all enjoyed them. And it took a lot of time for the leaders who you have seen in all of the videos to prepare all the fantastic activities for you to do. So I think we need to give a big round of applause to you guys at home and to all of those leaders that have helped this weekend. So I hope you're clapping at home just as I am as well. Thank you very much, everybody. So we hope it won't be too long until we get to see you face to face and in person again, but we'll just have to wait and see. We don't know yet, unfortunately, when we're going to be able to meet back again. But we know that there is so much going on around our Humberside County of online scouting, virtual scouting, scouting at home, you all working hard to complete badges and your grown-ups at home helping you do that too. So please keep that up and then make sure you're watching out for emails, WhatsApps, text messages, however you communicate in your beaver colony from your leaders to let you know our next steps to getting back to face-to-face scouting. So then, the last thing for us to finish with is our torch relay again to close our Beaver Olympics 2020. I'm going to get my torch ready. I'm going to pass it on, and we'll see the video again of everybody passing their torches on, just like they do at the actual Olympic ceremony. And then the Olympic flame heads on to the next country that's going to host the Olympics. So maybe our flame could head on to another Scout county that might like to do their own Beaver Olympics too, just like we have. So I'll get my torch. Here it is. I'm going to pass it on. Hope you've all had a fantastic weekend, and don't forget to send us lots of photos and videos of what you've been up to. Bye.